Alright, I'm going to try to go over as much as I can think of. As fast as I can. Alright, so you don't need a certain amount of money or to get anywhere in the game to change what your character looks like. You can change the hair, hair color, also changes the eye color, not much to go off of here. Costume color. I don't know if they add more if you get to a certain part of the game or something like that. I don't know. You can change the voice. That's what we're going with. And you can even change the name, but I don't know why you would do that. Yeah. Alright, so story mode, because I can't get online. I guess I'll just... Alright, these are just show you around the town and stuff. These are just whatever NPCs. This is a secret area right here down in the sewers. Alright, so you're gonna get these things called photon drops throughout the game. I'm pretty sure they're like in GameCube or what have you. And you can spend them at like this lady right here, which she's like the only one that has stuff that's worth buying, and I actually want to get a mag from her. But whatever mag you buy from her, it'll take on your character's color, and I don't think I want it that blue. As you can see, I have a Rappy mag. Pretty lucky to find that Rappy soul or cell, whatever they're calling it. But he turned blue, which I probably should have waited because I really wanted a yellow one. This guy, he is like your monster part identifier thing. So if you find a monster part, bring it there, he'll turn it into a weapon. This machine is like something special to introduce. I wonder if it was like periodically throughout time they would give you a code, and you put the code in the machine. I don't have any, I spent them all. Oh. And you would get a weapon. I know the Japanese version gets you the Hylian shield from Zelda, and I really, really want that. So I'm gonna work that out some other time. Anyways, that's a secret area. There's not much to this town. This person is basically like Garen, like she'll once something has all the amount of grinds it can get, then she can add an element to it, or he. Oh my gosh, this whole time I thought it was a she. I guess they don't specify. Just a little TP there. Anyways, can add an element to it or add a percentage, but the percentage thing is kind of silly because yeah, I don't have anything I can add that because nothing's max ground out. Percentage thing's kind of silly because you can get 5, 10, or 15%. You basically just got to save right before you talk to him or her, and keep coming back until she eventually gives you 15%. This is the lady that sells you like your items, your dye mates, dye fluids, monofluids. You get it. You can't buy scape dolls. You can only hold 3 scape dolls. The only way you can get scape dolls that I know of is finding them or go and talk to that lady down in the sewer that I almost bought a mag from. This guy's pretty useless, other than like a quicker shop when you're coming out of that building, and because he sells weapons and armors that are just straight trash. This guy's useless, just storyline banter. So that was that person and that person that I know of so far. This is your bank, and there's also something really cool in here, which you guys know how that joint trunk, I assume, is if you have multiple characters and you can, instead of asking someone, hey, can you help me transfer, you can just do that. Player record, this is pretty cool. So you get these titles, and it'll tell you like, yeah, these are the things I've done, like defeated Rayburn, which is the dragon, basically 5 times, and as you can see, like this one, defeated every kind of foe. Oh wow, I thought I did. Anyways, yeah, so you would do that, and then you would get some kind of title like the city's shield, and then they would give you an item or what have you, and then you would click on get rewards, see no rewards available. And it also does stuff like it'll tell you Like I have 60% of the sabers, monsters that I've killed. Oh look, I'm missing 2%. Killed 300 of these guys. Whatever. Combat record tells you how many times you died, all that crap. It's pretty cool. And then up here is the portal, but the portal doesn't open, and the other ones, like each one of these dials just represents an area you're gonna go to. And at first I was like, wow, that's a lot, because you know we're only used to like 4, but it's really not bad at all. And that's probably just me. This is the lady where you can take a quest or access the field. Access the field is basically just like stepping out in the portal, select the difficulty you want, and you pick where you want to go. Take a quest, you would pick which quest you want, and then you would go. This quest is so cool, the Eternal. I think this would be like the equivalent. Actually, I don't know why I said it was cool, because it was awful. There's 101 floors, and it's like very, very tedious. I think it would be just like CC, you know. I don't know why I stopped talking to her. Oh, I want to take some items just to show you guys. Alright, we'll take this one. We'll take a spear. How about that one? And a shield. And that. We'll just take some fun ones. Why not? I think that's all I want to do. Alright. So let's access the field. And I guess we could just go to here. Alright, so you get to take your party members with you. I don't know if you unlock any more characters besides these 4. Sarisa is your healer. Kai's pretty good, and Ogi's awesome. Reeve sucks, but I gotta beat a bunch of quests with him to unlock his saber, his twin saber thing. Alright. So you take them with you, and see now they're down here. I'm gonna go out here. And see now the portal's up, and it says, oh, you're going to that area. Alright, so this is a twin, obviously. One of the hard things about it is the timing is slightly off in Phantasy Star Online, so adjusting to swing this thing properly was a huge pain, and I even still have not got it right. Alright, so some items have photon arts, and what that is basically you hold either heavy, swing, or regular swing, and then you'll see it pop, like that, and then your character will do something crazy like that, and it's actually pretty convenient. Let me just, alright, you've seen these weapons, like the majority of the weapons they introduced, like here, a spear. I do not see the appeal. This thing kind of sucks. And your friends, the people in your party, they'll say stuff from time to time, like, that's about as cool as it gets, the spear. They'll say, like, oh, here is a hard one, or watch out, because it'll, like, that basically tells you, gives you a hint of how strong the enemy is in front of you, because you can get special enemies that are mutations, or some that are powered up. It's actually really cool. As you can see, like, monsters don't drop items anymore. See, sometimes you get extra boxes in here. But once you kill all the monsters, a box will appear in the middle of the room. You break it, and you get your items. It's actually, like, at first I didn't know how I felt about that, but then it was, like, way more convenient, because you're not running around the whole area like, what is this? What was that? Did I check that already? You know what I mean? Oh, some other stuff you could do. You could do, like, oh, you can't do it in here. I should have showed you. How you chat is you don't type anything. You just draw stuff. Hi. Send. I think that's pretty cool, but I can see that getting super annoying. How do I get out of there? Okay. And your map, you click on it, and as you can see, left is left, right here, or west. Alright, let's change it up. So yeah, the spear, I don't like it at all. Then another new one is the shield. You can hold L and do like special stuff, like the shield can block. Actually have not used this a lot. So, and the shield special, I don't know if, like, let's say you have different shields and they have different photon arts, but oh, that was pretty cool. Never used this. I don't know, I tried it for like 2 seconds and I was like, this is not for me. Alright, this is probably my favorite new item, and it is called a gun blade. Yeah, like straight up Final Fantasy VIII type thing. And I love it because, I don't know why I'm even messing with these. Oh, I gotta show you how techniques work too. That is really stupid. I don't know if it's different for forest characters or what. Alright, but so at any given time you can hold L and you can just you sidestep like this, and then you just hit attack and you can shoot. And it is actually really awesome. Wow, that was a good item. And the photon art for this looks like, well, you gotta hold it, let it charge. I'll just break this thing with it. Oh, this is a trap. Oh, the gun blade is absolutely epic. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but alright, so the spear, the gun blade, pretty much everything else works the same. And here are some daggers. Wow. Alright, what else do I got here? Spear, shield, rifle I can't use. Oh, I brought a bazooka. Wow. I don't think I've ever used this. I don't think it has a special. Oh, it does. Cadus. I don't know. I know this is a returning item from Phantasy Star Online. The sword. Yeah, so techniques. Oh yeah. Oh, HP material. Oh, materials, you only can use 100. Well, humans can use 100. Cass and Newman can only use 80. And it doesn't matter. Like, say you use 40 power and 40 HP, and you're not human, then that's all you get. You don't get 80 of each. You do, however, get a material that can reset everything if you're not happy with the way you built your stats. Alright, so you hold R and you get, your second set of stuff. Let me just show you how, alright, so here's me casting level. I think the max level Hugh Mars can have is, on any spell or technique, is 10. But say I want to cast Shifta here on my entire party, it takes forever to do. See, watch. Now I can cast it. Like, that extra time it takes to actually cast it on everyone, you have to charge it, and then it'll cast it on everyone. It is almost not even worth it, because you're already, getting crushed by enemy. And the same thing with Resta. You want to heal everyone, you gotta charge it. You gotta charge it. You can heal just yourself real quick, but if I want to heal all of them, you gotta charge it. and they'll be dead by then. I don't know if like a force character doesn't have to charge it. Like I have only played the Humar, but that's what I got. Oh, okay. This guy's the worst. Oh. I'm trying to think of what else I could show you. Oh, there's also some thing they added. If you go into, real quick, tactics, you can tell them how you want them to act. Like, keep your distance, stay close to me, use your PBs individually. To use your PBs, like, you have to wait till your thing's fully charged. And you'll hold R and L together. And then eventually, that I had no idea. I had to look it up. I was like, what's going on here? I'm also walking in circles. Mags can eat 5 items at a time, but mine's max. Level 100 is max. They're way easier to make in this game. I think I already have 3 mags that are max level. I forgot the other thing I was going to tell. Oh, yes. So you go to your palette, is the new customize, and this thing, it's the evasion button, and you can customize it to whatever you want. I tried it out at first, and it wasn't for me. I didn't see any use for it, but yeah, you basically roll like this, yeah. Like that stall right there, like, oh, I have to get up, you know, my knees, what is the point of that? Come on. You're gonna get crushed by any enemy waiting for his ass to get up. So I got rid of that. I'm glad that they made it optional because it was taking up a button space. And they don't, X is like not utilized at all. You hold X and you can rotate the camera that way with the shoulder buttons. But other than that, X doesn't do anything. Like you hold X and hit L to like, you know, go to that quick thing to switch your items. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Really bad design. That's one of the only downfalls, and I've been going backwards the entire time. See, can't even swing it 3 times because it's at a delay. You see it in Phantasy Star Online, you're like, oh, no problem. This, no. It's just a little bit slower. And that's the photon art. There we go. Alright, so these key cards are just basically like switches, hidden switches. They unlock certain areas. Some areas need 2 cards. But the cards are exclusive to the areas. I don't know if I'll find one. Oh, there, that red one over there. I'm pretty sure it needs a key card. Maybe not. Probably not. But there is another card on the map. Kind of boring enemies. You can see what their attribute is, like their native. The attributes are the same. Like you got your items chance to hit or hurt native, beast, machine, dark, and the accuracy there. Oh, look at that! Because I told them to use their PBs on their own. So whatever the hell that is. Oh shit! They're just gonna. Your team more acts as like, hey, maybe that. I know they just killed everyone there, but that's a fluke. Like to distract enemies or heal you. Other than that, they barely do any damage. Like, I mean, if they match my level, these monsters should be nothing for them, but these monsters can certainly overwhelm them. Playing this game without your team is like a really bad idea, just because they can take a lot of the heat off of your character. But mainly, you're the one killing stuff. Alright, that's like 20 minutes. I know there's probably more I wanted to show you. Let's say, actually, let's go back because there are a couple things I want to cover. Let's say you want to, cool fact, you can upgrade your armor, but certain things can only get, alright, like your mono grinders and your die grinders, your dry grinders, they don't work the same. So like a mono grinder, you'll see, can work on low level items. Die grinder can work on more stuff. See, like all this stuff, you like the same items that mono grinder could work on, die grinder can too. And the same with tri grinder. Tri grinder can be used on even more things. But when you use them, they all only add +1 grind. It's just the more prestigious, I guess, the item, the more, like the higher grinder it requires. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Let me go back. I just want to show you telepipe. I know there's more stuff I wanted to talk about with the mags. 5 feeds at a time. I know how Phantasy Star Online mags, they take 3 minutes 30 seconds in between each feed. These are weird. So like you'll get let's say 3 minutes and 30 seconds is the same time. All right, you'll get that time, and then you can feed it 5. Say you feed it like 2 items instead of 5 because you don't have the right stuff you want to give them. Oh, you could give them weapons too. Weapons like significantly boost it more than like monomate or diemate. I keep getting off topic. So, all right, so you feed it two items. It doesn't like another 3 minutes and 30 seconds happens, and it isn't like, oh, now you can feed me 5 again, like it would in Phantasy Star Online. Like you feed it 1 item, the 3 minutes 30 seconds happens, and then you can feed it 3 again, despite the fact you only did 1 item. No, it remembers that, oh, you only fed me 2 items. Now you still only get 3 more feeds. Real quick, this is the last thing I want to show you is if you hold L, you can do little animations with your character with the joystick. Like up is like hooray, and down is a little jig. This is the best. It's so great. And then you can just, oh gosh, what a bummer, you know. And then you can just like bye, as in bye to this video. All right.